Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you all back to Eldest souls, with those souls being gods and us being the person who are going to put those souls to rest by killing gods. There's a thing right here involving what looks to be people dying a door, and we know in particular that there is something over in this direction. Oh, I can't wait to find out what is very clearly the nature boss and what this is going to be like. The Everforest. What a nice name. Is it a forest that's going to be for my tormenting me forever? Interact. What's this? Use the smothered heart of fire. Okay. Did I just lose that item? No. No, I didn't. Okay, what's in here? Why, hello there. Well, you have a voice and a half. Ah, I can feel it. You carry a heart, don't you, child? Yet another of the bright order falls within this place. His remains will never join the sacred pyre. Aha. Are you sure you're human? My heart weeps, truly. You've done well to bring the heart back to me, child. It carries within the very spirit of Azuraktar. Look into its flames. Can you feel it? There's much left to be done, and yet the numbers of the true followers dwindle. I really am creeped out by you. Heed my words, child. Hold the heart close to you, and pledge yourself to the bright church. A shame, such a shame indeed. Those who won't serve the Bright One will instead join the pyre. May you... Wow, did that bastard really just game over me just because I said I wouldn't join his little cult? I don't know what'll happen if I talk to you again, so... excuse me while I just go around the place and see what else... Huh. I don't know what that altar is, but... well, we found the respawn point in this place, at least. If that's the case, then what the hell is up here? Alright, Mr. Bard, where the hell are you? I know you're around here. I mean, you've gotta be, right? Pick up. Sunfire Butterfly. Okay. What the heck is a sunfire butterfly? A massive sunfire butterfly captured in a small bottle. Such creatures were considered of great value among soldiers as they released a burst of flames when killed, allowing the ignition of campfires even in the dampest weather. This specimen has grown massively beyond its natural size, and one could theorize about the amount of heat it could generate upon its demise. I'm guessing that's how we, fix the smoldered heart. Wait a moment. Rusted key. Huh. I wonder with that rusted key. There's another altar. What's with the altars? Well, I don't know what's up with the training dummies. And another altar still. Oh, look, there's a bunch of corpses in the river. Oh, how pleasant. This has to be a boss here, right? Hi there! Ow! idea what's going on with this particular fight. So, let's just take our time a moment to... what? Well, at least I know where the tentacles are coming from, and they're coming from the supposed deer god. Whether or not they should is another matter, but... okay. Alright, bloodburst, that's what I'm meant to be doing. So when the supposed deer god takes damage in one of these areas, they... oh, I thought I dodged that. Okay. Okay, learning the timing, and, you know, we just kind of need to run around this boss for a while. It also appears to be a thing. When he's berserk form, just kind of run away. Is a definite factor. Alright, chill out. Let the plants cool down. I'm guessing the plants gain charge when either I deal damage or the creature takes damage. And if I let them... and if I let the plants take their charge, they turn into a big, annoying tentacle plant. And the big, annoying tentacle plants aren't good. God damn it. Don't attack while he's in berserk form. Don't attack while he's in berserk form. This isn't a hard factor to learn. I don't know what damaged me then. Okay, that one I did, but... I took about 60 damage then from 2 20s, and I don't know where those 3 20s came from. It's all about timing. And remembering to look at your technical... I love how I gotta look at my stats to see my bloodthirst continuously, as well as basically look at the boss to ensure I'm not dying. Right. Don't get touched by the moving tentacles. It just leads to bad things. Ironically, with him just chasing after me like that. If he hits me, the plants wake up. If the plants wake up, bad things happen. While the tentacles are walking around the place, I can't really consider it safe enough to attack him. Oh god, both tentacles on that side are now woken up. Oh, bullcrap. Alright, alright. This boss is solid and makes sense. And punishes you for being overly aggressive. Which is fine. Except when I get hit from a mile away, that's not so fun. The irony is, thanks to my this is a very large area. So this is both when my wind thing is both hurting me and helping me. I love how most of this fight is just me seemingly running away. You know? Weird point where I'm just like, I need to both attack him and not attack him in order to get things done. But you know, I definitely think the Frosty bonus is helping me a lot. Just keep running, just keep running. We don't need no crap. No berserk forms what we need. Go straight on to hell. Come get me. Well, Warden of Purity. Oh, I get it. Now the real fight begins. Okay. Please tell me I don't have to fight the deer again. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, at least the deer doesn't start on full health. At least there's that. Seriously, this ice crystal crap is stupid. I'm literally laying traps for this guy. There we go. Okay, supposed Warden of Purity. How the bloody Christ do I fight you? This is a fight. I was not expecting the double fight, I won't deny. Alright, at least I get full health for this. So the first thing he does is he squishes that. Okay, you're doing different actions this time. Can I dodge that, I suppose, is the question. So, each thing seems to be a separate entity. Oh god damn it, I just got double hit. I wish I knew how much health I had. I wish I knew the static number that my health is. Damn it, you should have gotten off the berserk mode then. I swear, if you're full health again now. There we go. Man, this icicle thing I got from the Frost God was definitely worth a lot. So if I dodge at the right time, I can dodge the thing in the middle. Purity! You are a cakewalk compared to everything else I've fought so far. Woohoo! 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 The wild hunt is complete. What kind of gem did I get? Wild hunt. When you swing your sword forward in a half moon, dealing 6 damage, but damaging yourself 1%. If the shard lands, you'll be able to reactivate the shard for 5 seconds, increasing the damage and self-damage for each consecutive swing. Windslide can be reactivated after use for up to 2 seconds. Reactivation costs 35% of the player's max HP. I'm beginning to notice a theme here. Bloodburst gives you Crimson Frenzy buff for lasting 5 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Crimson Frenzy increases damage you deal by 10% for 9 seconds. Activating Bloodburst causes you to take 10% of take 10% HP damage. Every third charge attack deals plus 100 per damage, but deals 20% of your max health. Cost: you can now dash at 0 stamina, but it will cost you 22% max HP instead. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'll go with that just because I can see that. Hello? It is the 15th day since the walls fell. Dark things roam the streets. Dark things hold the gates. I cannot leave. My family has taken me. Their screams still haunt me, but I couldn't help them. There are other things hiding about like me, but I daren't approach. Something terrible is happening within the temples. Strange lights at night, and screams that are not of this world. I haven't slept, drank, or eaten in days, and yet I can still stand. I don't know how. The Watchers get closer and closer to my hiding place every night. I will soon have to move. I've heard the stories about the forest, but I have no choice. Aemon, Ilarion, Dastra, if any of you make it back, please find this note and know I'm still alive. I'll make my way back to the sanctuary once it's safe. I'm not sure about the live part, but you're certainly a thing. Ah, the tentacles are gone now. Ow. I need some health back. And yeah, this goddamn icicle thing is definitely the best thing in the world. Especially against a stationary boss. Or at least a predictable movement boss. I'm glad I did that before the last thing. Interact. Such shrines were common in the Great Forest in ancient times, and were meant to ward the woods against evil. And yet this shrine seems defiled, its stone cracked and soaked in blood. I'm guessing you're going to say that about all of them, right? Because there's another up here too. Yeah, defiled and cracked. What the hell are you? Talk. Forest Sage. Rare to see people of your kind these days. What are you doing here, child? I guard these woods against trespassers, but I'm afraid I've started to return to the earth. Harder to stay awake. It pains me to admit, but the Ancient One has been corrupted. I advise you to leave these woods at once, lest you be devoured. Show the hunter charm. Okay. So it be, young hunter. It is time you will understand. In time you will understand that the Old One is beyond redemption. His soul has been tampered with. But fear not, for the forest will live on. Your sacred duty is to slay the Old One and restore the forest. In time you will understand the Old One is beyond redemption. You told me that. I sense a change within the forest. The Old One is no more, and yet I can feel part of his spirit within you, child. And yet these woods remain corrupted. The sacred altars are spoiled and defiled. I fear only the power of the Old One could have restored them. And yet, the fragment you carry within yourself lacks the potency to cleanse them. If only there was, a way to channel the energy of the Old One. I'm learning things. I am learning things. So, if I equip the Wild Hunt, I am meant to do something with these, but I can't tell what. You know, also, let's pledge ourselves to the fire person, because why the hell not? I don't know what happens. Let's figure out what happens. You've done well to bring the heart back with me. Can you feel it? There's much left to be done, and yet the followers dwindle. Sure, we'll pledge ourselves. You've pledged yourself to the Bright Church, and yet the Phoenix God slumbers, wounded. Our sacred duty is to aid in its recovery, and I expect you to not rest until it is done. False gods plague the Citadel like parasites locked within their cages, and yet we ought not to underestimate their nefarious presences. Sometimes the smallest fire can cast great heat. Find a false idol with the power of fire and bring its essence to us. Its wicked flames will burn for the glory of us, Azul-Atar. Yeah, but if I do that, do I lose the shard? That's what I worry about. Oh, apparently this doesn't count as being equipped. Maybe I need to equip it as my active? No, it doesn't look it. Ooh, hello, what are you? True Ice Prism. What the Christing bloody helling hell is that? Why is there so many hidden things in this game? What do I find across the bridge? I haven't been across the bridge yet. Hello? Anything over here? Anything fun? Interesting? Boxes containing nothing. Uh-huh. The Moon's Way. Well, that's always a good sign. Okay. What the hell is this Moon's Way thing? It's some sort of trial of sorts. Abyssal Stone. I should probably go back to those crows, shouldn't I? And see what the hell they were all about. Because I feel they might have been something important. What about over here? Ow! Okay. Okay, I'm through. What's over here? What's this? What's this? Read. Warlock 0012. Unit 03 has been leading Legion 1, 2, and 3 along the Moon's Way, dispatched on day 005. Unit 03 regrets to inform that heavy casualties have been reported from all 3 legions. Contraptions of the Elder kind protect the way. Physical force seems ineffective, as they have been observed to reform swiftly. Okay. Unit 03 regrets to inform that Units 021, 02, and 05 have been terminated by the contraptions. The artifact 97-2 has been lost in the fighting. Unit 03 notes that the contraptions appear to be linked with the moon's shell. Various cracks can be seen upon its surface, and a high degree of Elder influence can be recorded from as far as 250 meters from it. Unit 03 suggests that the Great Spell during the siege might have had unforeseen effects. Unit 03 advises a swift retreat of the remaining legions to avoid further loss of fighting power. Unit 3 awaits further orders. Long live the Creator. I love how I did all this for a little bit of lore. Hit me. It's easier to just game over. Just keep running, they'll never deal with me. So, I'm guessing all these corpses here are the charred remains of... basically everything that happened around here. Huh. Interact. Well, it looks like I'm fighting myself another god already. Hello there! Okay, you create a lot of AoE things on the floor, is a first thing to note. In addition, it might be seen as preferable to destroy all the things you create on the floor. Also, I need to use a skill point, don't I? Yes. Wind Slide unleashes 1 extra slash for each Wind Aura stack. Okay. Causes Wind Aura to hit 50% faster. Wind Slide causes Wind Aura to hit faster. Okay. Wind Slide grants a plus 5% healing buff, stacking up to 5 times, depending on the Wind Aura stacks. So I can use that for self-healing, is what you're telling me. Ayaya. First of the Moon. Man, I wish you would obey my goddamn commands, game. We had this issue last time. At least this issue What are you doing with that moon? Does that little chest on in your center indicate what form of attack you're doing? Wow, you've never done it 4 times. You've never done it 4 times. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough, we're learning. We're slowly learning. Okay, so you seem pretty easy to burst down to a degree. I have no idea what the Christing hell those things were. You've never used those before. What are you doing? Did I just crack the moon? I feel I just cracked the moon. Wow! Wow, just pure bloody nuke. Wow, just this ice shard I got last time is the most brilliant thing ever. Just the sheer unrelenting nuke attached. Storm's Eye. Activating Windslide with maximum wind aura stacks creates a Storm Eye at your destination. The Storm's Eye activates after 3 seconds, dealing 60 damage and granting you a 100% windslide bar near it. What does this do? That unlocks a new shard slot, so I can only wonder, what does the new shard do for it? Okay, so what's the new shard? Activating the shard cycles through the moon phases. New Crescent Full. Performs a long, mid, short range attack, dealing low, mid, high damage and shielding you for part of the damage. Okay. Bloodburst causes lunar effigy to materialize, following you for 9 seconds. Refreshing the effigy empowers it up to 3 times. Every 3 seconds, the effigy pulsates, granting you a shield for 3 seconds and bonus bloodthirst damage for 3 seconds. Shield effects are temporary and absorb HP before damage. Very nice. Every 3rd attack causes a lunar effigy to appear, materializing. Refreshing the effigy empowers it. Okay, so you do the exact same thing, but on a different category. You give me increased damage, but the shield, and you pulsate less often. Interesting. Using dash through attacks causes a lunar effigy to materialize, following you for 12 seconds. Refreshing it repowers it up to 3 times. Every 3 seconds grants a shield and bonus stamina. I'm sorry, I don't care what the other things do. That is probably stupid. Windslide causes effigy to follow you, following you for 9. The effigy pulsate. Every 3 seconds, the effigy pulsates, granting bonus speed and wind slide bar. Interesting. Alright, so what does it do for this one down here? Upon Storm's Eye activation, a lunar effigy materializes. Oh, who would have guessed? Every 6 seconds, the energy it pulsates and gives you speed and a wind aura stack. Okay. What about this one? Upon Storm's Eye activation, triggers the following effects. Grants a buff that increases your wind slide damage by 50% for 3 seconds, but instantly take 25% damage. I really do not like you, Mr. Crimson Eye. Frigid Eye. Grant a buff that increases wind slide bar generation by 33% for 4 seconds. Adaptive Eye. Above 50% HP, engulfs you in flames, increasing your damage by 20%, but dealing 5% damage to you every 1 second for 4 seconds. Storm, you know, I love how it's technically the Crimson Eye is very similar to the adaptive one, except the adaptive one does less damage, does less, damage to me. It has the ability to heal me, which is even better. But it does grant less of a buff. Shining Eye. A ray of pure light falls upon the spot, dealing additional 15 damage and granting you 50% movement speed for 5 seconds. A swirl of tendrils follows you around, dealing 5 damage and healing you for 100% of the damage every 1 second for 4 seconds. I'm really beginning to notice that the corrupted attack really does give me a lot of nice healing. But it also grants me my bloodthirst bar, which is the main thing. But yeah, all the pain I went through last episode was all worth it just to be able to get this whatchamacallit. Oh, all of the little effigy things have died. You know, I feel I've killed 2 bosses, but I've only been recording for an hour. I'm not sure if I've done enough. Alright, either way, I'm gonna do a little bit of exploring for a bit. And if I find anything, well, you'll know. And if I don't, well, you'll also know, because this video will probably end pretty damn soon. Like, for instance, I believe this is a key. Ooh. What do we have here? A bag of crowns. I can pay for the blacksmith now. A true ice prism. A small ice-like shard, and one can only wonder how it preserved through time. Deep within the frigid waste. Yada, yada, yada. Yada, yada, yada. Abyssal stone. Probably need to go see the bird about that. Royal crowns were minted in Mercia, but due to the country's stable economy and a high percentage of gold within each coin, they soon spread across the continent and were widely used among merchants, craftsmen, and even mercenaries. Fair. What's this say? To Jean de Vox, Lord Baron of Boralax, cousin, as you well know, I've used my time as Lord Commander of the Wall Guard to further the interest of our family within the Citadel, and no others. This has not sat well with the old king and the high princes, or the other baronies for that matter. I recommend you of this, because the situation has become desperate, and no one else will heed my call. I was trained my whole life for this duty, but the army that has laid siege upon us is not something my men were ready for. Monsters, fiends, demons, these are the only words I can describe our foes' soldiers with. And among them, I'm afraid, there is a great sorcerer. A spell that was cast 2 nights ago. Something happened within the temples. The power of the old ones is spilling out. Destruction, chaos, and death are rampant within the Citadel. Many are losing their sanity just by being close to the prisons. Men I cannot spare are being sacrificed to maintain order within my walls, and they're failing. I was ready to withstand a siege, but I cannot fight on 2 fronts. Send help, and send it quickly. Huh. So, does that mean the Crusades against the Citadel were done while the Citadel was still guarding the gods? Huh. Well, hi there. I've got a bag of coins. What are you doing here, kid? I'm not taking any new orders. Not that you can afford it anyway. Now, scram. I've got work to get back to. Damn them. Okay, apparently the bag of coins is not good enough for you. Alright, birds. I don't actually care about, whatchamacallit. This shard all too much. The Lightbringer shard, in all honesty. So, the altar is broken, unusable. It will need power, ancient power to be repaired. Find the purest light, child of man, and bring it back to us. For it is known the brightest lights contrast the darkest shadows, right? I don't know what you're asking me to do. Do I need to use this activate this Lightbringer shard? I admit, that looked pretty cool. Do I just need it not equipped? Hello, what are you? Wall Guard Insignia. Huh. Also, I should change you back. Wait. I wonder if the blacksmith will listen to me if I'm a member of the guard. Hello? What are you doing here, kid? I'm not taking new orders. Now, scram, I got walled. Ah, here we go. That badge. A new recruit, then. About time they sent someone over to pay what's due. Haven't got the coin, have you? Should have figured. Now scram, little one, and tell your lieutenant no craft of mine will leave the shop until I get what's due, with interest. No, I got your money. I got a bag of coins. That is unexpected. Maybe you guards are not all bad in the end, huh? Even with the delays, the sum seems a bit excessive, kid. Tell you what, I'll add a little extra to the order. What do you say? That sword of yours. I've never seen such a material, and yet the blade is beginning to dull. Damn the gods, what have you been cutting with it, kid? Gods? I've been cutting gods with it. And your armor. Such a fine craft. But did a tree fall on it or something? Bah. You know what? If I improve my sword, I probably improve my life stealing, so... Sharpening steel. Make sure to come back if you ever need some quality blacksmithing done. Seems like you're not short of carving, and even my customers have seemed to have disappeared of late. Are you completely unaware of the fact everything is dead? Oh, you're a special item. After dealing damage, plus 10% damage for 3 seconds. Ooh. Ooh, and I've got the winds thing too, so that technically works with that. Ooh, that's nice. You know, I got the hunter's badge from the frosty area, and it was used in the woodland area. I wonder if by getting something in the whatchamacallit, if, like, I think I got the, like, firefly. The firefly. Yeah, the firefly, literally. In the forest, whether it will work here. I've heard tales of astronomical devices within the Citadel, and I hoped I could finally heed my master's guidance by utilizing one. But alas, this is the only one still intact, and frozen solid at that. Quite unusable. To just have my master's advice once more. Without it, I feel quite lost. It is a terrible thing to be alone. If only I could gaze upon the stars one more time. Yes, I'm sure just one more time would be enough. Okay. Use the sun, fire, butterfly! There we go! You can examine the astral layer with the powerful lens of the telescope. Many light dots seem to almost stare back at you as you gaze into its expanse. One can almost hear a faint, peaceful hymn within the stars. Crusader, how did you... Outstanding! You're a true friend of the dawn. I cannot wait for the night. I'll finally have my orders. Here, this is but a small token of my friendship, but please keep it with you. Wait, do you get your orders literally from the sun? What's this? Blessed Feather of the Dawn. Progressively increases movement speed while moving out of combat by 20%. Effects fades after 2 seconds of not moving. Progressively increases movement speed and damage done while moving up to 20%. Effect fades after 2 seconds of not moving. Huh. What? What's this? What's this? That was frozen before. What's up with that? Why are you glittering? Ooh. Ooh, all of it's glittering. Ooh. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Did me killing Frosty do something? Use the true ice prism. Okay. Ow. What just happened? It is clutching an amulet of the Saint Roland in its frozen hands. Saint Roland was one of the prominent saints in the book of the Apotheosis. He rallied a great rebellion in the frozen city of Elikad during the reign of the old gods. His followers were ultimately culled, and Saint Roland was crucified on a myriad of icy spikes for all the city to see, as he froze to death over many days. Such saints were of great value to the council and the composing of the Apotheosis, as they gave examples of defiance long before the crusade. Huh. What else is there around here? Talk, what? Frigid Father. Awake at last. I'm what your kind calls the Frigid Father. I've kept watch over the world since its crystallization. You've done well to seek us. The world is sick, decaying. Soon the old ones and the children of men will perish alike, evil and righteous, guilty and innocent. Everything and everyone will fade and decay. We ought to prevent this. We ought to preserve. Surely you see the logic in this, yes? For it is the only hope left. Okay. Excellent. Then our work must begin. I'm finally awake, but my power is fleeting. Whilst I slept, the youngling has siphoned much of my power. To think I thought of him as my successor once. You ought to find a way to siphon Helm's power and return to me what was once mine. There is a great power within Helm's prison. Ice endures, ice remembers. You ought to find a way to siphon Helm's power and return to me what was once mine. Hurry now, time is short. I will do no such thing. I love his power. His is the one power I will not give up. What's in here? A tube. You look like a boss, and I do not have time for another boss. So you know what? I think that's a good place to leave today's episode, everyone. So it looks like, well, what can I say other than thank you all for joining me today. I've been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.